Hi guys. Just wanted to do another little quick update video. I have not been able to get much done. Watching the kids all day every day and then running into work every now and then is not giving me much free time. But I did get a few things done. I also paused Patreon taking payments from anyone for this entire month because I don't feel like I'm gonna have enough time to actually make it worthwhile to people, and I don't feel like people really need to be paying money for this right now, anyways, considering they need to be using their money for other things. So there's that. Um, so things I did have time to add, I didn't get back to the ARM stuff yet because that's going to take me like a few days in a row, just really figuring out where I want to go with it. So I went with some bug fixes and a few new example stuff for people. So I added two examples of how to alter throw velocity. Um, Added enable throw mass scaling, which means that you can set a maximum mass that you can throw at full speed, and then it'll scale it down from there down to a minimum that you set. And that's toggleable, and you'll see things like the barrel won't throw as far when you have that enabled, and I might go over that in a little bit. We'll see. And then enable throwing at peak velocity keeps a 30 frame sample of your motions, and then when you go to throw, it picks the apex of velocity and uses that for your throw. And a lot of people think that this feels better. I believe something like this is what Valve is doing for Alex and for the lab and everything. Maybe not the lab, but it might be the lab. But they mentioned that the hand lab. They mentioned that they're using a 30 hertz sample and like a peak velocity. So I'm pretty sure that's what they're doing. I also implemented different velocity calculations for the controllers because I had a component velocity implementation on there. You can do peak velocity, you can do average over time, you can do normal. There's a few different things on there. Anyways, let's switch over to the physics hands because it makes stuff easier. So enable throwing at peak velocity. Let's try this real quick. Yep, I missed it. Okay. So enable throwing at peak velocity. Let's grab another one. Okay, so enable throwing at peak velocity. Let's turn that off. Throw like that. See how it's going down because it's not the peak velocity. It's at when I release. And with a knuckles, it's actually hard to do it at release because all your fingers have to uncurl. But enable throwing at peak velocity, it's way more straight out and normalized. So peak velocity, it just picks where it's the fastest because you're still going up over here before you turn down and try to release. And it works out a lot better for things. I've had people say that they really like nades with it and stuff. So that's what that does. Enable throw mass scaling. Enable throw mass scaling will just scale how far you can throw things that are heavy, and it's variable. And like I said, this is just blueprint implementation for this stuff. Where's my wall? I don't want to hit it. Okay. So like I can't throw this barrel very far anymore because it's heavy to me with this. It's too heavy for me. And then this is slightly less heavy but still heavy, so I can throw it like that far. And then this isn't very heavy at all, so I can throw it as far as I want, that kind of thing. So I exampled how to do that. Can I even get this up on the ledge? Nope. Yeah, and just changing the values on this scaling will change what you can do. It's just there to show people how to use it. I hadn't shown anyone how to mess with throw speeds before, so There's a couple other little small things that I have added in. I'm sure you might notice them, and I will talk to you later when I get time to do some other stuff. It's like I said, my time's limited at the moment. Hopefully I'll be able to get back to normal schedule soon. So, see ya.